Penal substitution lies, I think, at the heart of the gospel. People sometimes speak about the various theories or views that there are in the New Testament of what Christ did on the cross. But all of those aspects that the New Testament speaks about depend on penal substitution as the center. For example, freedom, Christ the conqueror, deliverance from Satan, doesn't work in New Testament terms apart from penal substitution. So it's absolutely the core of the gospel. But it's not just, I think, the core of justification. Christ died for my sins. Christ was the propitiation for my sins. Christ took the wrath of God for my sins. It's also a huge encouragement to the life of mortification or putting away of sin. And I think most of the masters of the Christian life in the past have said with one voice that one of the ways in which we are energized to deal with the lingering, ongoing sin in our lives is by exposing it to the cross. Owen says this again and again, for example. You drag your sin and expose it to the cross and remind yourself that the gospel says, this is what Christ died for. How can you live for that for which Christ died?